Welcome to session 18 of Spelljammer. Who has a recap for me today?
I do, if I can find it. Yes, I did find it. This is the right one. Rune's personal log, supplemental, 22nd day of Flame Row. I didn't mean to push the button to end the last log, but oh well. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Duke and his lady were messing around with some freaky ritual to alter the dragon, making it not red, but blue, and attempting to control its mind. You know, necromancers get such a bad rap, but then when enchantment magic is right there... anyways, I don't know, you could kill someone with a bookshelf, but Vaxis is always full of surprises, and the Duchess was very surprised in the 12 seconds she had to understand what was happening to her.
And very full of bookshelves.
And books. I think he was trying to just knock her out, but when blood starts coming out of your eyeballs, I think it stops being non-lethal. Before she died, though, she did something to Goon, and he went berserk, whispering something about never inside again. Is it me? Do I attract the ones with problems? At some point, I ducked out the window and spotted the dragon manifesting, but it was really angry and red scales were coming off it, changing to blue. When the dragon burst into the room, the Duke cast some kind of ritual spell to gain control of it, though he didn't last long after it, so his victory was fairly short-lived. Ido and I realized that the circle in the center of the room was controlling the dragon, and with Ido's help I managed to get most of the way there to undoing it. Ido was really struggling in the cold, so I transformed into a fire genasi and gave him a hug to warm him up.
So lovely.
I don't know if it was the hug or the warmth, but Ido managed to crack the sequence and fix the dragon. I think it was the hug. Goon didn't stop raging though. He was smashing things in the other room for a while. If I'm honest, it scared me a little, and I'm worried, and I don't feel safe. But I collected myself. Ido fixed my dress, and I spoke to Duke Hadar, explaining the situation, and they are sorting everything out. Shame they are going to demolish the Sky Castle. I kind of always wanted one. Oh, and I almost forgot. While all this was happening, Jax was attacked by the dragon on his way up. I think he had said something about the probe saving him. And that's it.
I like that the mythology of Hadar has made its way into the notes.
Well, you called him Duke Hadar. I was like, all right. On your head be it.
How hungry is this Duke?
Very.
Not hungry anymore.
Oh no, he ate a castle.
Satiety.
Oh dear.
So you save the day yet again. You successfully convinced some of the other more pristine guests that it wasn't your fault. You didn't just murk the Duke. And then
we did, but for a reason.
Of course. And then you headed on your way back to the academy. You handed in your reports, and then very promptly you were then summoned to the office of the old wolf.
The big dog.
I'm not going to smash my fist on this table, but he certainly will.
Oh.
Right.
Dead. Chucks a piece of paper on the ground. Dead. Chucks another mission report on the ground. Is there a mission you can do where you don't kill any of my clients?
Were the Duke your client?
Yes!
Oh.
They invited...
Oh.
Did you not read
right.
the invite?
No, I did, but it was a while ago, and I forgot he was specific. I thought it was more like a general, like, the planet invited us kind of thing, as like a...
Do planets send out invites these days? No, you were invited as a guest on behalf of the esteemed Spelljammer Academy to represent us, and you killed them.
Yes, but now we have ins with the Duke Hadar, and he will invite us to things now.
And he's probably a bit less sacrificey than the old chap.
Hold on, we don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He may be less sacrificey than the old chap.
Yes.
And the other chap was definitely sacrificey.
Yeah, they killed somebody. We only kill people who kill people first.
Yeah.
Oh, is that true of the casino boat owners?
Yes, they killed the...
Yes, actually, yes.
They killed the mechanic before we
Did
got
you see
there.
that happen? Do you know he's dead?
Yeah, he is dead. We
dead.
found his body and stuffed into a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
We did!
Mm-hmm.
I found it in a pipe.
And also, we did manage to actually keep the contract alive with the new captain of the boat.
Functionally the same captain, just with a different
functionally the same captain.
body and existence.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Still a bloodsucker.
I am regretting not listening to Rybeck when he suggested adding diplomacy missions to the Spelljammer simulations, but
Okay, in terms of diplomacy as
so-
well, the dealing with that was a big cultural benefit that we gave to the in the most recent mission. We helped safeguard the sanctity of their ritual.
And also, all the people who are alive think we're great.
That is true.
Uh-huh.
And I did try not to kill the Duke and the Duchess. I did say we should not die. Nobody has to die over this. We can just, surrender, blah, blah, blah. And they didn't want to do it. And we tried to get the captain to surrender, and he didn't want to. There's a lot of people who don't listen to me.
In fact, on the boat, we went through 4 or 5 people who didn't want to surrender before we ended up with one who did.
No.
6 Chris.
I tried.
Now,
We don't want to kill all these people.
they just happen to show up dead around you.
I'm pretty sure you wanted to kill the Duchess.
No, I was trying.
You wanted to...
No, I just wanted.
Not initially!
I didn't. I never wanted to kill her. I was just trying to pin her between the bookcases so that she wouldn't stab anyone else in the back. I just pushed a bit hard.
Honestly, if she hasn't been taking her calcium supplements and can't survive a simple bookcase being held over at 45 miles an hour, she wanted to die.
You throw it 10 feet through the air.
Yes, the acceleration was superlative. Prodigious, one might say.
They tried to kill us first. I will point that out. They tried to kill us first.
You're telling me all my clients want to kill you?
We don't know that yet.
Those two
Oh.
definitely.
Hey, I tell you what though, that place where we went with the pyramid and the whatnot, they were very happy.
Yes, none of them tried to kill us.
Yes.
Shit! No, that's not true. They did try to kill us.
Did they?
Oh,
One
one
of
of
the
them. But
lieutenant
that one
did.
was very sick and is getting help.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
and
and
we
they
did
lived.
kill them.
And we didn't kill them.
We saved them.
We beat them severely and captured them. I don't want to be able to say that with a straight face. I simply couldn't. I've really tried, Rich.
So you beat them to near unconsciousness, but not...
No,
not
into unconsciousness, near death.
But not the Duke. You don't want to maybe...
We tried
Withhold-
really hard.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I did offer him
Roll
surrender.
me.
I offered surrender. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. 21.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I promise. I was very good.
I'm not trying... I am not trying to doubt your effectiveness. You proved that very well in the
Maybe-
defense of this academy,
Yes. Maybe we need
in finding out my contact.
Yeah.
I'll give you the tap saving the people at the temple, but they're not the ones paying for this stuff.
Right, but maybe we need missions specifically geared to our.
So you want me to give you more fighty things and not liaising with some of our...
I did like being in the dress and the ball gown and the dancing
You
though.
couldn't wear a ball gown all the time.
No, but they're not very good to fight and I need to wear armor more often.
If I might
Me and
suggest,
idea.
we can go on these missions, but why don't you give us a list of the people who are paying you, and we'll...
It was on the contract that I gave you.
Technically, you didn't give him.
I specifically said high value clientele. Did I not?
You did,
I-
but technically you didn't give him that contract because he's new.
So you want to give you like extra copies so you can give it out to
In
people
case,
who may...
yeah, well,
What,
you know,
that would be
we're-
mighty useful, sir. Sorry. He also has a negative charisma roll in his defense.
I don't. What's my excuse? Yes, extra copies because we do.
Or should I just not give you any more client meetings?
I know I like them.
What about the last 2 missions did you like about my
I
clients?
liked the dancing. I liked the fact I got to wear a pretty dress. There was a very nice castle. The casino was nice. Oh, I met a nice dragonborn lady. There was a lot of nice things up until the vampires tried
The
to
actual
kill us.
client part.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
why are your
didn't make
clients
the clients
vampires?
vampires.
Why don't you vet the clients? Because
They were energy vampires. They were feeding off the atmosphere of the casino. They weren't killing people.
Well,
But they did kill
They
someone.
did kill somebody. They killed the engineer before we got there. Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't witness them do it, but we found his body in the first mate's
Oh.
bunker, and it was like, well, that's a little suspicious. Mm-hmm.
This is out of character because it's a question I think I'm correct in remembering, but I was... Something was wrong with me in one of those sessions. Didn't one of them admit to having killed the engineer?
Yes.
But before I say that out loud in character,
Yeah.
would be a lie in character. Am I right in thinking that?
I can't remember, but I that is
remember.
probably...
I remember one of them.
I believe that is the case. One of them admitted they killed him.
Oh, so of course you brought him into custody, ready to be handed over to the authorities.
You ever tried to capture a
Ended up
vampire
kind
to
of
lie?
custody.
We did try that, so...
Well, let's custody.
We did, yes. You ever tried to bring a vampire into custody? I don't think...
Also,
that
do we
would
have
go
arrest
well.
powers?
Yeah. Can we arrest people?
I mean, sure.
Oh, great!
I don't know. Am I a cop?
No!
Oh, that's better. But I feel better now.
Arrest, right?
It'd be a citizen.
You are in international waters.
Oh, so we can do drugs?
Not while on duty, but...
This is you so...
Right, okay.
I'm very good with the clients. They like talking to me. They think I'm friendly. I am friendly.
Okay.
Not the psychopath.
Is there a mission, perhaps, that would be best attended to by a roving group of itinerant psychopaths?
There is. Oh, we'll get to that another time.
Okay.
Would you like some chamomile tea?
I'm good, thank you.
Or a Xanax?
Right, I just need to know, going forward, are you going to kill any more of my clients?
As long as they don't try to kill us first, I will endeavor to make sure they don't die. I will make it my top priority. I can't promise things. They could turn out to be liches or dragons or mind flayers or all kinds of...
Vampires.
Micken!
Or Micken. They could be
Oh,
Micken.
fuck him, man. Fine. Right. DC is 20.
Right. Cool. How bad of red is going to
Would
get?
you like to roll as a group?
No.
No? Or which one of you is going to represent the group?
Yeah, that's fair.
Rune has been talking the most.
I have been talking the most. Okay.
Well,
what
I've
am I
been talking
rolling?
more, but I haven't been helping.
You can roll persuasion if you genuinely mean you're not going to kill any more clients, or deception.
Rune genuinely doesn't want to try to kill people.
We didn't go into either of those missions planning on killing them. It just happened that way.
Yeah, that's true. Come on, where are you? I've lost it. Oh, it's
Try it
gone.
again.
Alright. There we go. Fuck it, for good measure. 27.
Just go.
Thank you. We take a little holiday, everyone cools down.
If you had failed that, I would have taken off the Soldar mission from your...
We just go and gag Sam.
There. Yeah. Thank you.
Now, this magic circle won't kill anyone unless they've already died before. Oh, hello, Mr. Silver. Oh, no.
Right, you go. You two stay here.
Okay.
Goon.
Yes, sir.
Despite everything that happened, you proved yourself in combat. And I've been led to believe that you're looking for new employment.
Yes, I am, sir.
Is this a place that you'd consider working?
Oh, very much so, yes. Very much enjoy spending time with the crew.
Mm-hmm.
I get to use my abilities.
Or what would they be?
Engineering of the sorts. Keep the thing running. Never been much one for talking and persuasion and the like, so I'll let the others do the talking, and I will try my utmost not to kill anybody else.
It's appreciated. Now, normally there'd be a whole training and all of that, but from what I understand, you've done pretty well at that. So if you want it, the job is yours.
Yeah, that would be very kind, yes.
I can't remember how much money it was. I think it was like 20 gold, or At one of the very first, I'll look in a second. One of the very first session, he gave you a chit and said, "Go to the."
Oh yes.
So he gives you one of those. Go to the quartermaster. If the stuff you need, don't let them get any more fucking medical kits.
I was
3 seconds.
Medical kits.
This could not possibly be misunderstood.
But welcome aboard.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Yeah. Do you have a no-kill list? Because that would be mighty handy.
I'll bear that in mind on future contracts.
I'll
Maybe with some pictures.
That's
Cool.
always helpful, though.
yeah,
And Goon is welcome to go down.
lovely. He will then depart.
Jex.
Yes.
So you weren't at the gala. You can't. I'm not questioning your commitment, but it seemed like you handled yourself pretty well on your own on the ship.
Yes. Yeah. I've found a new passion in life, which is cooking and keeping people out of my kitchen. No, I just where we were getting, it was getting very combat intensive, and that just didn't seem to really be my calling. I can support my friends, but actually, like manning a ship or working on the ship seems to be more of my calling. And as I say, I've recently gotten into cooking videos, so I have less reason to leave the ship these days.
Well, your friends left glowing recommendations of your impeccable behaviour on commanding that vessel alone. But the fact stands that we normally send out in groups of 4, and it feels like you're not going up there on the missions anymore.
No, I've certainly taken a step back. Yes, I mean, I'm happy to. I can't remember what the word would be, but like cycle off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Was on your commission? No.
Rotate out?
Rotate out. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
That's something you consider. I can certainly find other crews to put you up with, or if you want to stay on the academy and speak to some of the recruits. That would be equally as useful.
If Jex becomes a quartermaster, we could get him to lift
Yeah.
medical kit back. I was thinking the same thing!
not going to become a quartermaster. He might become the new wacky chef for a new bunch of recruits. Yeah, precisely. You can get working on that voice. Yeah, I'm happy to go where I'm most needed. I'm happy to work with new recruits to guide them through the process, or he was the name of the chef.
Ryback.
Ryback. I'm thinking of a different person.
I'm happy to follow in Ryback's footsteps.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, wherever you need me, that's where I'll be.
I'll start looking at rotating you out. It's good to have this conversation.
Cool.
This feels like being the one well-behaved kid who is asked to stay home, stay after class, but the teacher has to tell the naughty kids off first
Yeah.
before they can say, "Yeah, I think you did really well on that assignment. I just wanted to say."
I genuinely thought that Jex was just going to stay on the ship as basically the ship guard.
But now we have to reintroduce the danger of leaving the ship unmanned, I guess. So,
That's right.
yeah.
Cool. And
Cool.
with that, you're dismissed and you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
head off as well.
Nice.
Nice. Well, I think that worked pretty well, actually.
I was fully dissociating for most of that.
Well, we need to get you some cooking, Sherry.
No. That is not
Now, who's the doctor here?
you, but not that kind. I need to talk to both of you individually at some point while we're on. How long is our furlough for this time? A week?
So as you leave, he shouts to let the others know. I've got a briefing for them in the morning.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to the library.
Yes, I need to go and buy some gubbins.
why are you going to the library?
I'm going to find newspapers.
About?
Planet in the system.
Do you want some help?
Maybe come and find me in a few hours and ask again.
All right. I need some things as well.
Okay.
Yes, of course. I don't know why I need these things. I just have a feeling I need them.
What things?
Charcoal, herbs, and the brass brazier.
Oh.
Just
This is one of your free will things.
Maybe. It
Yeah.
feels like I need them.
Okay, well. Yeah, sounds very vaguely spell component-y, I suppose, so...
I don't cast spells. Well, whatever.
Who'd like to tackle first? Want to do the library first?
Sure.
We don't have to.
Yeah, basically, I'm just looking for news articles and recent history, anything that could let me know what I've missed back on Garden.
So the academy is not like a proper university.
No.
It's more training to get people onto ships to then do missions or the trading or some of the more offensive the bridge operations that you could have encountered on the other planet. So they're not going to have like newspapers that you like the history of different things. So you get there and it's kind of a mix between a small library and like a clerk's office because not only is it like information that missions might need to know about when they go off, it's also a history of like contracts that they've got with other communities, like what trading relationships they've got. So you're more than welcome to peruse the list of things they have there. There's also a clerk sat at a desk.
I think looking at the paperwork, I could probably still get a good idea to see,
of course,
who the jobs coming out of Garden are coming from. But also, happy to speak to the clerk as well.
So there is an elf, blonde hair. He is very handsome. He's just sat at his desk ruffling papers. He looks at you. Vexus. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering if you could help me find information about Garden.
Garden?
Yes.
It's a big place.
It is a big place. There used to be a kingdom there. Called the Axis Kingdom. So I'm just looking to see what might have happened in the aftermath of that not being the case anymore.
I thought you might be coming down here. And he brings a big stack of paperwork and just sticks it in front of you.
Vaxus reaches into his pocket and pulls out a paper bag. Yep, I'm fine.
History of Access, last 30 years. Enjoy. When I say enjoy, I mean peruse them here. You can't take them out of this room. But table, chair.
Vaxus goes and sits down in the at the table and
Roll me an investigation.
.21.
Ooh.
Natural 19.
Nice. So there's no real order as far as you can tell to some of these papers. It doesn't look like the clerk he's just gone through all the records, just stuck them in a pile and just given to you. However, as you sort of flip over the first file, the thing you notice is a signature. It's a signature you're very familiar with. It's a signature of your father. So it looks like the kingdom has had friendly relationships with the Spelldrown Academy for many years leading up to the event. They were open to trade, diplomatic relationships, they were peaceful with their neighbours. Do you have a name for your father?
Ooh. Haven't thought about it.
That's fine.
Let's go with Utheril.
Okay. So there's kind of like it wasn't attached. So these are like contracts for we agree to supply the Spelldrown Academy and the neighbouring Toril kingdoms with X goods, and there's some back and forth there. So the papers themselves are just very boring shipment notifications, contract stuff like that. But almost like a post-it note stuck onto it. There's sort of like additional notes that someone has ascribed to him. And the first thing that you notice on the initial one is very likely to deal with us, very friendly, open to sharing knowledge. Vaxis Kingdom itself, renowned for magical artifacts and some interesting properties along some of the goods that we've traded with them. And then that's about it for that first piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
If you to continue on rummaging through the papers, you eventually come across one which mentions the coup. And it says Vaxis has become a shadow of its former self. There's
That bag's burst, so pull out another one.
There are rumours of open oppression spreading throughout the region. These new rulers are not likely to maintain friendly relations, nor are they willing to continue with our trading agreements. Recommendation: continue trading, but with a guarded approach. Their resources are quite valuable, so continued cooperation despite these limitations is still useful to us. And that goes on for another couple of years. But as you know, as you go through the pile, it's that you're trading less and less and less. Sometimes they weren't willing to let us in. They weren't willing to give us the goods, or as soon as we got there, they completely renegotiated the agreement, jacked up the price. And then if you keep going further, you get a note saying...
Actually, before that, I'm just going to... I'm going to make a wisdom save throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that was a 17. I think Vax can keep his composure.
Cool. There's kind of like almost like reaching the end of an important document. It's just it just stops all of a sudden, and then there's a single report filed by a clerk long ago at this point. Following attempts to establish diplomatic and trade relations with the Kingdom of Axis, it is recommended that all further engagements of the realm be ceased indefinitely. The kingdom's descent into isolation and corruption, coupled with a lack of communication and ominous rumours surrounding its borders, present significant risks and uncertainties for any continued involvement. The reports coming from refugees escaping the region are terrifying and concerning. Furthermore, it has come to our attention through reliable sources that the deposed king of Vaxis is believed to still be alive, albeit in exile or hiding. Considering his intimate knowledge of the kingdom's affairs and potential influence over loyalists or dissenters within Vaxis, it is plausible that he could play a pivotal role in any future attempts to re-establish a presence within the kingdom. We haven't heard from them in a long time now. We don't know whether the kingdom itself has been destroyed, but anything we send doesn't come back anymore. Abandon all efforts.
The post of following the coup, was there any reference as to what the organisation that was now in charge referred to itself as?
There isn't. So I've only referred to them as the anti-vaxxers. And I like it keeping them as anti-vaxxers, to be honest, but...
I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm happy if they refer to themselves as the anti-vaxxers as well, because that just speaks wonders to the psychology of those arseholes. If they do, the entire definition of themselves is against the ruling family.
Yeah.
Or former at this stage.
So what you get at this point is that probably 5 years ago now is the last anyone ever heard from this kingdom.
Okay. Faxus looks down at the 15 destroyed paper bags.
That was truly a D100. This point, guards person. We had shots fired in the library.
Vaxis, who has been doing air chair this entire time. over the chair, so it looks like he's sitting down. Gonna pack it all very neatly. Hand it back to the clerk.
Find what you're looking for.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I apologise for the 15 disturbances.
Only paper bags, it's fine. You sure you're okay?
Got some processing to do.
Okay.
I think I need to go work out.
Cool.
If Rune comes along looking for me, then let her know that I've gone to the gym.
Would you?
Should probably just figure that out anyway.
Green.
What I do?
Yeah, well, mosey on down. I would like to purchase 250 golds worth of artificer gubbins, with which I could make common magic items.
You are greeted yet again by the...
Hello. It's a new visit.
He braces himself for the request when you go artificer items and you're just crafting. He's like, oh, I can do that.
I need some charcoal, incense, and herbs, and a brass brazier.
I can do that too. And whatever cost of the
10 gold.
Yeah, happily take it.
I thought it was going to be a bra.
I have made that mistake in real life.
Brazier.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great.
How are you, anyway? Doing all okay?
Yes. No, yeah, I'm doing great. Going to mention the neatly not even unpacked from its crate. We've just had some goods come in, but
We're going to ask, so you may as well tell us. Are there any,
no.
Thought I'd ask.
Yes, I know how it is there.
Now the thing to do is to go back as a consecutive different people to get
Just going to do a little moustache on the Ito and then wheel back up to the window. Hello, I'm
Odie.
Yes.
I meant to ask, I don't. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
You said something. We're in front of the thing. Let's go back to. We don't really have privacy in our rooms, do we?
Go canteen or
A canteen sounds good.
Stargazing deck.
Oh yeah, we have a stargazing deck. I forgot.
to go there.
Yeah, it's there.
There is also the officers' lounge now that you've actually graduated.
Oh yeah, shit.
Ooh,
We've never been there.
there might be snacks.
There might be. Okay, we'll go there.
Yes.
Yes, when we get there. I just meant to ask. You said something kind of, I'll be honest, sad when just before we started dancing that you used to really like it.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. When people say sad things like that, it doesn't usually mean they're okay.
Well, my life took a very different course, of course, but no sense crying over spilt hemolymph.
What is that?
Oh, it is a protein-rich fluid which fills the bodies of arthropods.
Oh. Is that how you move? Oh.
It was a drying area, understand, where arthropods shed their exoskeletons, and then
Right.
if it comes out as soft and malleable. If it dries in an incorrect way, that's how. Yes.
Right. All right. So you did used to dance, and then.
Yes, up until my final ecdysis. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Of course, if it happens at an earlier instar, an earlier stage of development, once the new ecdysis happens, it can be fixed. You can regrow limbs, for example. But if it is the imago, the final stage of the process, yes, rather less fixable.
Right. Are you sad about that? Do you you want to try and fix it? Do you need... I don't know. My physiology is very malleable.
You know what? I don't know either. And that's okay.
I guess that's true.
Maybe one day. Not right now. To be honest, I never wanted to be a ship's doctor, you understand? I come from a long line of very successful physicians on Uth.
Right.
And I was going to be a surgeon, or abdothoracic surgeon, or something, very terribly high paid, and I'd play golf at the weekends. And after this, I felt like I should do something a bit more adventure-y to, compensate, I suppose. But
To compensate for what, exactly? Adventuring surely is harder.
exactly.
Are you trying to prove something?
I suppose, yeah.
To who?
Myself, my parents, I don't know.
You don't need to prove anything to your parents. I mean, they're good parents, they'll love you regardless.
Love is a complex thing for Thrycreen. When you spawn between 10 and 12,000 offspring, it gets complicated, but we're all doctors.
What? That feels a lot.
The ones that weren't eaten immediately at hatching.
Oh. I'm very confused now. Does that happen a lot?
Well, Cynthia's a psychologist, but we don't...
No, the eating.
Oh! Oh, no, that's perfectly normal.
Alright. Are you happy?
Well, I don't think anyone's ever really happy, are they? But
I'm relatively happy. Most of the time.
you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am glad.
But you're not happy.
There's more to life than being happy.
I mean... maybe. But not much. That's kind of the bottom bare minimum. Start out being happy. Everything else past it is kind of icing on the cake.
I'm certainly satisfied.
Maybe that's enough for now. But trying to be happy is kind of a step up. I just worry, because when people say sad things to me, I get worried. I'm really worried. I'm actually more worried about Vaxis.
I'm also worried about Axis.
I think... And I'm also worried about Goon.
I had a bit of a poke around with Goon while he was unconscious. Seems absolutely fine, which is honestly more suspicious.
He said some alarming things when he was being attacked.
Yes.
And he keeps asking about scars on people's heads.
Yes.
You haven't seen scars on people's heads, have you?
Can I roll medicine?
You can indeed.
Or can I roll medicine? Not to see if I can remember seeing scars on people's heads. I'm a doctor. I definitely will have. if I can work out the context of why someone might be concerned about that.
Sure.
13. The ones aren't back, but are damn close.
Oh.
Apologies, I'm trying to find the... there it is. Wanted to check something. So do you guys hang around in the bar for a few more hours? Do you go back to your quarters? I mean, you have lockers, you put your equipment away.
You should find Vexus. Yes, he said he was going to the library, which is already a concerning location for him. Not because he's stupid. I don't think he is. I just think he has particular interests that don't really align with books.
Yeah. Well, he mentioned he used to be a little nerd. Now he's a big nerd, so...
Yes, but he's a big nerd with a particular focus.
Yes. We should also check on Goon and Jex.
You can be very smart and not like books.
Yeah, oh, well.
Everyone consumes information differently. He just likes to...
Flex.
Yes. He's got very nice muscles.
Impeccable, one might say.
If I was attracted to those things...
Pectoris lateralis, gosh.
Are you attracted to those things?
I'm not attracted to anything.
Oh. That's fair. Fair enough.
We should check on Goon and Jex as well.
We should.
What order?
I'm a little scared of Goon.
Shall I take Goon?
Yes.
You take Vaxis.
I'm not scared of Axis.
I am scared of Jex. On
Why?
Vaxis' behalf.
Oh. Is that just because you feel that somebody should be?
Yes! Yes, it is! That is precisely it!
Oh. But I don't think everyone that needs to be... I think Jax is mostly like a big, squishy, huggable blob.
Until you wreck his kitchen.
Yes.
Tell you what, you take
Vaxis.
Vaxis, I'll take Goon, and then whoever will race to see who gets to talk to Jax. Let's speedrun this shit!
I don't think mental health
Therapy! Therapy!
No, I don't think mental health works that way, but
You sound just like Cynthia.
I think I'm going to like Cynthia when I meet her.
Cynthia, I imagine, is like really super ego dominant. Is the only one in this immense brood who is like really touchy feely and like crystal healing.
Yeah, and she looks at the rest of her siblings and goes, "Oh my god, they all need therapy and I don't have the time."
Cool.
Right, do you first because I need to use the toilet. So.
Sure. I'll go find Goon. Yeah.
So, I imagine Goon will be going to the quartermasters as well.
Yeah.
The chip you're given is 50 gold pieces. By the way.
50 gold pieces. Okay. He's got to spend it all in one go as well.
There's no change.
Okay. The quartermaster is probably not going to like him then. So,
Well, you've not had Goon's not bought any healers kits yet.
And won't be associated with us.
yes, with the cap.
He did write down a note that said...
Yes, and I rolled to see, and he does interpret it as no healer's kit, which I was incredibly disappointed in, but I have to honour the roll.
I respect you more as a person.
Well, no, it says no healer's kit, but that doesn't mean no singular healer's kit.
No.
What about plural?
No, so
It's more like a John Donne, no man is an island kind of thing.
I was thinking more like no Homer's club.
no, so it was actually two rolls. The first one was to see whether he just wrote healer's kit or no healer's kit. And he wrote healer's kit, and then I rolled to see if he remembered that it was a no healer's kit, and unfortunately he does.
Is this a list of things I should or shouldn't get?
Yes, exactly. So, okay, so you'd like to buy. I'll have to create a list to add
That's
it all
fine.
up, but it's going to be. He's going to get a shield. He's going to buy several nets. I'd originally thought it was going to be 5,
Increase
but
his
if I
net
now have
worth.
50 gold extra to spend, there might be a few more than that. I'm going to say.
I think that's why we went all in on the healers kits, because
Yeah.
you had so
It
much change.
literally was at the beginning, yeah, absolutely.
That's the entire reason the bit happened.
Yeah,
And now I'm sitting here on 241 gold and nothing to spend it on because
Yeah.
I can't buy any more healers kits.
So I think I'll.
Healer's potions.
I'll
Sorry,
add-
healing potions.
I'll add things
Yeah,
up, but it's going to
that's no
be a shield. You're going to look at
Oh, they-
Artificer casting components,
Yeah.
and then a series of nets, and yeah, if I can think of another
Yeah.
non-lethal thing, but yeah, nothing. I'm not
You
pushing the
take
boat
your
out.
chip, and then moments later, there's a box full of
Yeah,
the stuff that
yeah,
you've requested.
What
So,
about
yeah.
a darts and poisons that would knock you out without killing you?
So can you buy like poisons from the PHB? Like the
They're in the DMG. I think they're quite expensive though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like drow poison is the one that puts you to sleep.
Tal bought a bunch of stuff like that. And it's
Yeah.
real, not cheap
It's
stuff.
pricey stuff.
But you can do a lot of damage with some of it.
That's
Or
almost
none.
Also,
or none.
Whether that's something that they give out to a cadet
Yeah.
redeeming his first chit at the...
Weirdly, it's also very
Yeah.
specific
Can I
at
get
what
a
types.
shield and
Some
a blanket,
nets.
some rations. Can I get an ampule of strychnine, please? That'd be super.
Now, not necessarily, not a cadet, but a field recruit, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Given a
It's
field
like a
commission.
battlefield commission, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's already got. Was there? Because I remember Jex had like his little blaster add-on for ranged weapons. Was there an equivalent for melee weapons?
That's like
Cadet
the laser
energy
sword
sword
laser
hilt.
gun.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
Oh, you get that
That's
for free.
part-
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect.
I think it's only add it's 1 radiant extra.
Are
That-
there any
That's
toolkits
entirely
or?
fine. That's a good point because he's proficient with a whole bunch of different toolkits, but I don't think he's got many. How much is a toolkit?
It depends. There's different for.
You want it for melee, right? That energy thing, right?
Yes. Yeah. 'cause he's got
Poison you want, by the way, is drow poison.
Yeah.
drow poison. How much is drow poison?
200 GP.
Okay, yeah. So he's not going to get drow poison. That's just not going to happen. Cool. I'll get that added
You
in.
only get some trouble, isn't
Um,
Sleep.
And then and it'll be another toolkit of some description. I'll add all that up.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll make sure it comes to 50 gold. So.
Sweet. Should do some of your maths.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're going the same way, so presumably,
I'll bump into you at some point. Yeah,
yeah, I guess where he's ordered more stuff, he's waiting slightly longer.
yeah.
So if you've gone somewhere and then come back, yeah, you'll bump into
Yeah,
him.
so we'll like get there first, do the order, see you coming towards, and then I'll double back to where I last saw you, which was
Yeah.
here, where you're finishing now.
Yeah.
Does the time, does the chronology work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what ho, Goon? How's things?
Um,
How's tricks?
mighty good, sir. Got myself some stuff. Lots of nets.
Lovely.
Non-lethal, as the captain said.
Would you care to accompany me a cup of tea or something in the old mess?
Most certainly would. Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
So, give us the lowdown on Goon then. What's your perfect Sunday?
Oh. My perfect son. No. As much as I'd love to see that bit. I'll handle the press, Sergeant.
Whereabouts are you from?
That's a mighty good question, and one he would know.
Sanford, Gloucester Star.
Yeah. I cannot remember because
It's
I've not
for-
written. That's. Oh, that's a
Can it
fading
be,
away.
you say?
Yes. I can't remember. Do the GIF have a homeworld specifically? Because it was there where the. I can't remember. I think we've discussed it, and we had
at
picked
some point.
We'll call it Planet B in lieu of.
Weirdly enough, Grawl. City in the Tears of Saloon. Actually, sorry, they live in Gift Town in Brawl, in a city of the Tears.
Great. Have you always been an engineer?
Yeah. It was just a calling. My pappy was an engineer, and his pappy before that, and so on
And so on and so forth.
Yes.
Same thing with medical professionals.
Yeah. There you go. Yes.
You got rather in a funk in the old Lord's office, but everything okay?
Did I? I remember I came in to restrain the lady.
You had a sort of blackout. Maybe you said you'd had them before.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd had them. Well, once.
By the way, this is all bound by doctor-patient confidentiality.
I see. Yeah. Well, once before, I think. It keeps coming back to me in the nightmares.
Nightmares, you say?
Yes.
Elucidate.
Where are we first of all?
I say we get a little corner booth in the old officers' mess.
Cool. Yeah. Lovely. In that case, yes. Fine.
And we can communicate telepathically, so.
Oh yeah.
But you have to communicate telepathically with
Yes.
me.
Yes. Of course. Yes. So yeah. This. Okay. Yeah.
Just two guys sat in the officer's nest just going.
Like for Carino Common here, I guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a pretty common
Yeah.
sight. Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be ordering drinks as well at this stage too. ease the conversation slightly. Well, as you know, we met on the
starship,
yes,
the casino ship.
Yes, as I had recently been out of employ. More specifically, I was in need of a new crew.
What happened to the old crew?
Well, yes, what did happen to the old crew?
Did you happen to the old crew?
Oh! No. Something got in and ate the brains of the old crew. Yeah.
Can I roll something to work out what that might be?
Yeah.
Was that a natural 1?
Oh, that's a bad miss.
It's happening again.
Really wish we were reversed.
Yeah.
Go on. I mean, vampires drink blood. It makes sense they would also like brains as well.
And do you think it was the same vampires that took the on the crew, or could they have been in confederation?
No, they were like scuttly creatures.
Scuttly creatures.
Yeah, and they're controlled by one big central guy who keeps coming up in my dreams.
Big central vampire.
No, I don't.
Curious.
I don't think he was a vampire. Do vampires eat brains? Are zombies a thing in this?
Yeah.
Either way, how are you doing?
I feel perfectly fine.
Except for the rageful blackouts.
Yes.
Big mood.
Yes. Except I don't remember them.
A fugue state.
Yes. Yeah. Just, I guess, slightly on edge with new people. In case they've got one of the things, because the crew look like...
They've been taken over. Ah, I see. Maybe tiny vampires getting into the brain. Cellular vampire. Hemogoblins. Fascinating. Regardless. Very good. Regardless. What I would say is, if you have, worries or fears or problems, or you need to talk to somebody, please do absolutely feel free to go and speak to Rune. If you need drugs, I'm your man.
I see.
Was this the whole stitchy on the heady what's it?
Yeah, in case they were still
In case
there.
the vampire...
Yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate you said I had to speak to Rune, but the fear's very simple, that someone's going to come in and eat my brain.
I will do my level best to stop. Perhaps we could get you some form of hat. A hat full of knives.
As long as they are facing in the right
Outwards.
direction, yes.
Rookie mistake, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sure between you seem to be a technologically minded fellow. I'm sure we could whip up something between us.
I probably could.
Well, let's work on that. And I say, if you need any drugs at all, just hit me up. One of the perks. Feelings, very much a Rune thing. And if you would like to put on prodigious amounts of vanity muscle, I would go and speak to Vaxis.
Hey, this muscle's all useful.
Yes, he has a tremendously large layer of vanity muscle over his terrifying useful muscles.
I had noticed that he was both functional
And aesthetic.
Yes.
Yes, it's fascinating. Anyhow, well, Chin Chin. Yeah, toasting. Yeah.
Click.
Sweet.
Cool.
Thing is, Vaxis is always a little bit dehydrated, so he always looks like
He's always gutting.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
He's had dry mouth for 14 years.
Oh God.
Thing is, they didn't give enough water in the mines. They didn't give enough water when he was a slave. They just got used to that. He thinks that's normal.
Terrible.
Just decide that, but that's canon now.
so you dig off in search of...
So yeah. Rune starts looking in the library. Sees the guy there probably. Although if he was there for hours, I don't know. Like the timelines are like you are leaving as I am coming in, and I catch you as you're leaving.
Yeah, happy with that.
That's good. There you are. I was looking for you.
Oh, hi.
Are you... You do not look alright. Are you... What is wrong?
I have just read a very interesting file,
Oh.
and now I need to go process that file. And I was going to get my body busy doing something so that my mind could focus on the internal.
Do you need Vina?
No, I was going to go punch a sandbag into oblivion.
Oh. Okay. Do you want to talk about that after you've punched the sandbag?
Well, I can talk and punch at the same time. I am multi-talented.
Sure. Yes. Okay. Sure. I'll watch or something. Or ride a bike.
Just long.
Ellipticals, yeah.
I mean, just something that off to hold the sandbag.
Yeah. No! Rune,
Captain
Rune
America
is,
hours punching it off the hook and spilling it.
Rune is a lot as multi-talented. She has little girly arms. Little tiny stick arms. Oh dear. Cool. Yeah. So we go to a gym. There's a gym.
Yep. And I line up like 10 sandbags all in a row against the wall to create enough padding.
Like a Newton's cradle.
Except the end just goes into a wall.
Excellent.
Just so that I'm just going to punch my way through them as we talk.
And
I mean, yeah. The problem is, I destroy a sandbag and I just keep going to the next one in the row.
I see. It's efficient so that you don't have to keep hanging more ones. Right, I understand. Right. Right. So what did you find?
Okay, so the country is in theory still going, but it's become increasingly isolationist. The coup has my family had good relations with the Spelljammer Academy previously. Good trade, dealt in a lot of artifacts, things like that. And then the coup happened, and they were still doing some trade, but that slowly declined. And there was a lot of suspicion and reneging on deals, and just changing terms of the agreements and praying not to alter them further type people. And then they just completely cut off the academy completely. And apparently the refugees that were coming out of there were talking about massive abuses of power and just general all-around bad vibes.
Oh, so it's turned into like a kind of dictatorship, despotic power.
I think so. I think I need to go back and overthrow.
I was about to ask that.
I think I need to recoup my losses. Ah!
Do you want to? Or do you feel you have to?
Maybe a bit of both. Like I feel I like I have to help people.
Right.
But also, I really, really, really want to punch that entire organisation in the face.
I mean, it's a fair feeling to have, I suppose, but at the same time, you have no obligation to help anyone, really, except, the people you actually care about.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
these people are suffering.
Yes, there are a lot of people suffering. As a general rule, about 53 to 55% of the universe is suffering at any one time. So, you picking a random planet and just plonking your flag there and saying, I'm going to remove suffering here, would have about as much effect on the overall suffering of the universe. My point really is why choose that particular planet?
Because it's where I came from. Maybe I can get some closure that way.
Bad thing to do, but
also going there, I might find they might have more information about, like, the sword. Presumably it came from somewhere. I could find out more about that whole prophecy thing. There was a probe involved there, wasn't there? We found out that...
Yes, but that was very, very long time ago, so I doubt anything of that would have remained. Well, but you never know, I suppose that's true. But then, the overall quest that we're on in order to find out what the probes are doing in the first place might give you more information than anything you find at home. My thing is more of like, you got very upset about the fact that you were going to be king. Going back there means you will be king.
But if I go back, I can abdicate.
You could. Do you think going there, killing all the cult leaders, creating a power vacuum, then saying, fuck it, I'm out, bitches, is going to actually dissolve any problems?
It's probably going to create a lot of new problems.
Yes. So unless you're prepared to stay there and be king and deal with the problems afterwards, that sounds like a... I don't think you're going to go fix anything.
But I have...
Unless you want to be king.
No, I don't... I was always more interested in reading books in the library than actually doing any of the royal duties that I was supposed to be doing. That whole thing never really meshed with me that well. I mean, in some ways, that's a good thing. Like, you know, it's the reason I'm still alive. I was busy reading, so I didn't join everyone for the poisoned meal.
There we go.
I would like to go there and get revenge, though.
I mean, I'm not a therapist, but I've heard that revenge is very bad for you in general, and no one ever who gets it ever comes out well.
Yeah, that's fair.
And besides, from all sounds of things, anyone involved in the actual murdering of your parents and whether family members probably is dead now. Because the initial people that, you know, set up the whole new government, they were kind of friendly with the Spelljammer, and then that slowly shifted. So probably what happened was internal power structure, killing people, and then slowly but surely there's somebody left. Maybe they're the person who helped orchestrate your family's death, but it's unlikely.
That's a good point.
I think maybe find out first before you decide to go murdering everyone on the planet. And deciding whether or not you want to do that. Because if you just make the problem worse, you're not any better than the people who killed your parents.
Ooh, that one hit home. Yeah, Vax just pauses on the last sandbag for a second.
There's a lot of sand on the floor. They're going to be
Beaching here.
so fucking mad. You're cleaning this, right?
Oh yeah, that's the cooldown.
Ah, right, okay.
It's very, very sort of blissful monk, the sweepings, the meditative nature of it.
I'll help you.
Thanks. I think my decision is I'll go one day. Eventually.
Okay.
If it comes up sooner, then I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna shut down. I'm just gonna deal with it. But I'm not gonna be actively pushing to do that because we've got other things going on.
It's a question of priorities. Is leaving it hanging there going to make you upset and angry all the time, or shut down, or is dealing with it? Dealing with it doesn't mean you have to go there. It just means accepting either that you are going to go there, or that you're going to leave it, and it's not your problem anymore. That's what dealing with it means, really. Goodbye. She leaves. I don't think I have anything else for you to tell you today. But I think whatever relationship you have with Vina, just carry on with that. That's not my business, but whatever it is.
I think she's on mission at the moment, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she is.
Aye.
I would like to formally apologise.
No one!
I might get lucky and she comes back tonight, and then I'll get lucky.
You're on a roll off, see who gets to Jex first.
Yeah.
D20?
Sure.
Lol.
18. Coin's been kind to me today. 18, so.
Los.
So I go find
Is that
Jex.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess you find Jex in the administration wing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Reen.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Stayed behind with the captain. Do you know about the rules about the number of crew on boats?
There are rules.
Yeah. Generally, the what's it? Graduates, like
Officers? Because that's what we are.
Yeah. So,
I think.
those who've graduated and are going out on a crew, usually there's a limit to 4 per crew. And it's like
23 on insight. Because I know that's kind of a lie.
Jex believes it to be true.
Because the wolf kind of said that, but he didn't really say. He said they prefer to have crews of 4, but that's not. I'm reading. So maybe I'm inciting into the old wolf in the back.
It's almost like he was giving Jex an out.
Yeah. And I think I don't know if
allowing Jex to save face almost.
Maybe is
Yeah.
Jex aware of that? He's. I don't know. Maybe Jex isn't aware of that.
Jex. So I mean that's a. I'll roll just to see, but yeah, okay, yeah.
How my dice treating you, buddy?
Yeah. It's not a 1, but you know, it's certainly sub 10.
Yeah. Gosh.
Jex doesn't really know what he wants. He feels out of place on the missions that he's going on. He knows that he has a purpose to fulfill and like a destiny, but he's not sure what the next step is. He knows that he's got to make a change. But he doesn't know quite where he's fitting into everything. So
So I think Rune feels all this information and kind of looks and just goes, "Oh, are you going to be leaving us then?"
that's looking like a possibility. I mean, you don't want me hanging about on the ship all the time anyway, do you?
I mean, you keep the kitchen clean, you make nice food, you're nice to talk to, you're not insane.
It's... Jack's literally about to say, is that a big problem? But got as far as his... Okay, yeah, okay.
I think Vaxus isn't necessarily
It's not insane.
insane.
He's just riddled with trauma. And hey, honestly, I feel that in a big way.
Look, one of the 3 is insane, maybe, or something, or it's concerning.
But which one?
I guess also I got a little bit spooked where I was on the boat and then the dragon got on.
Oh yes, you mentioned that the dragon showed up and tried to kill you.
Yeah.
We saw it too. It tried to kill me and Vaxus and Ido.
But you're all so much better equipped for that sort of thing.
I was in a ball gown. No, I wasn't.
Yeah. That is true. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure what I can do. I feel like I have a destiny. I guess I don't have to tell you that, but you get that feeling, right? Like,
Unfortunately, in
Yeah.
my case, yes.
yeah, but I'm not sure where I have to go. So
You can go wherever you want. Although I don't know if you're... We ran into that lady at the casino, and she basically told me that I'm the only one who can make decisions. And they matter. She told Ido... She told Ido his decisions don't matter. Or at least they matter, but he has no control over them.
Was that in that one scenario? Because that was aboard the gambling ship, right? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think Jex was there, but I
No.
know Ido was. and
No.
I
I think Jex was.
Jex was
you're
there.
up there.
Jex was there, but I don't think the question about Jex's ability to make decisions that are
No,
his own.
only Ido spoke to her.
Yeah. And that's when
Because I
we
got into the bank vault where
You got
Yeah.
the as and she was
and
like,
yeah,
back
so
to leave. and you
Ido
had a-
Ido asked the question, "Do my decisions matter?" And she went no. And then he asked, "Does Rune's decisions?" And she said yes. Because I'm Stokast.
yeah.
But if I
And I'm
recall correctly,
querent or quiescent?
Crescent.
Yeah.
um,
Questioner.
but this is the red-headed
Yeah.
girl, right? Because Jex has spoken to her, not at the time of the
No, that's
break-in,
true. You did speak to her
but
in the
beforehand.
in the casino. Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm asking obviously out of character just to try and rearrange my memory. 'Cause, so I think I've met one of her siblings. I think they're from the same family, although their concept of family might be different from our
Pod
concept.
would be a good way of putting it, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're organic or artificial life or something in between.
They're one of those things that scares the shit out of me. There's a long list at this point, but they're getting on it.
Because they seem to have foreknowledge of the events and the gentle intervention of fate. How you can
They
push an
nudge
asteroid,
things.
nudge an asteroid in a particular direction that will eventually kill a thing 100 years in the future to get you out of a problem that you didn't even know that you had. But they asked, when I spoke to, I'm going to call her sister, that might be the wrong, again, I don't really know their familial structure, because I spoke to one of them when we were on the space station.
Oh.
They appeared to me, but they asked me not to reveal their presence to the machines, so I couldn't say anything at the time, and I've tried to hint at it, but it was unclear if she was going to come back. But she was the one that aided us in helping us to bypass the rules around asking the AI particular questions.
Oh.
Remember, we got that. We were able to kind of
Yes.
trick it into answering a question that it couldn't really answer.
Right. Oh.
So they're clearly aware of the system, but I don't know if they're operating outside it. A lot like there are questions, and I guess I need answers to them, and I don't know if I'll find them on the path that you guys are taking, or if I will find them on a different path.
That's been my experience. As Destiny is mostly just they show you a bunch of doors and say pick one and expect you to know the right one randomly.
Yeah, so I guess I'm currently weighing up my options.
That's
and
fair.
trying to find my place in the world. Which is
I mean,
odd.
even without the Destiny
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that's hard.
My grandma, your mood isn't fucking big.
I've lived for so long outside of that system.
How old are you?
I've forgotten.
That's concerning.
Well, I lived in a place where age didn't really seem to matter, and time was a fanciful idea.
What a phrase.
I mean, I'm a shape changer, so I can turn into anything I want. So technically, I
Yeah.
don't know how old my parents are. They could have been as old as they wanted to be, or looked, and eventually they would have just stopped.
Well, because I think I've said that I've been wandering, wandered the astral sea, and I encountered a powerful being, shall we say. And I spent a very long time with that being, so long that I had forgotten how long I was there.
Oh.
So, I mean, I guess technically it's possible that I was only there for a minute, or I could have been there for 2 lifetimes.
Yes, that makes sense. I have a feeling most of like the gods, they don't really understand time anymore, so they just kind of dick around a bit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they gave me not an instruction, but a guiding phrase, and onwards I went.
So you're just going to continue following that?
I think so. It's not steered me wrong. It's not steered me wrong so far.
Oh. Huh. Are you happy?
I think so.
Okay. That's better than other people.
I'm definitely not unhappy. I guess.
Why can't people just be happy or not, or something? It's very confusing, you people.
Well, when you're trying to find out your place in the universe, it's difficult to make the presumption over whether you're happy or not. I mean, I'm currently happy, but
That's good.
who knows? Once I find out more things, it might have turned out that I wasn't happy, but I am now. And that my perception of happy has changed, and my head is hurting slightly. But,
This feels like a lie-down conversation.
yeah.
Do you want a going-away party?
Well, I don't know if I'm going away. Yeah, I suppose.
Staying here, party.
Yes.
Staying here party?
Your going away party.
My going-away party?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to give myself a party. That feels weird
No, I-
and greedy.
I can give you a party. I can.
No, I don't. No, I'm not. No, don't.
I could cook and throw some nibbles together, a few
No,
drinks.
no,
yeah.
don't give me a party. You're the one leaving. No, I'm leaving. You're staying here.
So you're the ones that are leaving.
But you're leaving our group. There. That's the right way of putting it.
Yes, okay. But I'm glad you. For a moment there, you touched on how my brain is currently. Yes. See.
Okay.
You thought I was the one that was leaving, but it was actually you that was leaving all along. So.
I'm very confused.
Yes.
All right.
I'll get some supplies in, and we can. I'll cook you something.
But I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, you can get the booze. I imagine Vactus will want a lot of cooking, Sherry.
I think we can get him a little better than cooking sherry.
Well,
No, he likes it. He's nasty.
Jesus.
I wasn't sure on what terms you were still on with the quartermaster. You see, so.
As long as we don't ask for healing kits, he's fine. He's a bit particular about that sore subject for some reason.
I did wonder why, when I gave him a list of cooking ingredients, there was a long pause, as if he was waiting for me to say something else.
Yes. He got a new supply, and I can't help it. I have this strong desire to cause mischief for some reason, and I immediately went, well, do you have any heat? And before I could finish the sentence, the shutters went down.
So both on the window and behind his eyes. The shutters went down. Cool. Great.
I'm confused. Am I doing a party or you?
I think we're both doing a party.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, double party.
Yes,
Okay.
as we're both parting ways.
All right. I'll take that.
I think on a 2, at this point, I know Wheels round the corner.
Oh, Jex! Rin wants me to have a conversation with you that you've already had.
Do you guys have any other business this evening?
No.
No.
where does Ida keep? Or so you bought all that 250 gold worth of artificing.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding. Okay. Do you have a locker or a place where you would store stuff?
I
on
don't
site?
sleep, so underneath the seat of the wheelchair between the wheels is like a little sort of holding tray, so it just goes in there.
Cool. And then where do you go when these guys sleep?
I appreciate this may be groovy. I sit in the same room and tinker or read.
Oh, that's better than getting into a rocking chair.
The banjo is oddly soothing for some reason.
Yes, I'm Terminator. I can play with 4 arms at the same time.
So I think you were still going to be requisitioned a bed anyway.
Yeah.
So in that area, when you all retire for the evening, you find.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Now, as Joe, the player, picks that item up,
Yeah.
you notice that the game of Spelljammer autosaves and a pop-up goes, if you accept this mission, please be aware that all other quests may be cancelled, but you may now add that to the mission board.
Should I put that up there now?
Yeah, feel free to, but it's there for the discussion if you want it.
When the time feels right, meet me at the Smooth Sail in Felspar.
The pins are over there
Where's
somewhere.
Felspar? Do I know?
So basically, it's the port it's the nearest place of public.
So it's the geographic town that the academy sits in.
Yeah.
So go on shore.
Yeah,
and-
basically.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Next time you're on shore leave.
Yeah. Okay. Good note.
And it's in the grey basket.
What were our current existing missions?
So we've got Waystone
should be a
Fragment,
box of pins
Waystone
in there.
Fragment, Simulation Chamber Repair, Distress Signal, that's the one we've already done. The Party is the one we've already done. I think the one we would do is go and cause havoc
Yep,
at the
that's the
enemy
one that we're
base.
doing today,
Yeah.
or starting
Yes.
today.
Perfect.
Yes, you find that like on top of your bedroll.
I will
Or...
pass that on to everyone in the morning. I'll just say everything. I am going to be because obviously I don't sleep. I can get extra work done because
Fair.
that's
Fair.
dummy. So I'm actually going to make that item we discussed now overnight and then get it ready for the morning.
Rune spends an hour burning things in the brazier, and she doesn't know why for an hour.
Does Rich know why?
She is casting Find Familiar
Oh, okay.
to summon a small
Not
little...
that much.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll come out with it. Yeah, leave it.
She spends an hour casting Find Familiar. She's just burning things in this brazier and just being like, kind of dropping things in and going, why am I doing this? This is weird. I've got my string. And then a little string spider just crawls out and sits on her shoulder. Ooh, that's a new thing. Hello. Waves. Jesus Christ. Why you do that? Are you mine? Or something? I don't know which one. Alright. Okay.
Does it look like
Was
a...
It looks like
It
it's
has a
made of
spider or
red
was it Ida
thread.
doing
Like
it?
very,
Spider.
very like
So
healthy.
it doesn't look like a
red.
plush that's been made out of it. It looks like it's just a...
Composed of red thread, like completely from every single piece of it, like a little tiny red threaded spider. If you've ever seen, oh god, what is the name of it? Black Clover. There we go.
Okay.
It's black something. There's a character who has a red cap that's very similar. Very, very dense threads most of the time until it starts taking damage and then it starts unraveling.
Cool. So as you look at the spider, you notice that there's a single black thread going through it. And if you to like make it turn upside down or to turn around, you can't tell where that black thread starts or ends, but it looks like part of it is made out of a black thread as well.
Flip. Do a barrel roll. No, that's an Alarion roll. The other one. Alright.
Cool.
Yeah. I took a level in Wizard.
Nice.
I made this gun.
Yours is a lot scarier. And I made a spider.
I made these guns.
Nice.
You did. That took longer though.
So the punching bag thing was actually him increasing the frequency of his punching. So it was
Nice.
him. It wasn't rather than putting a lot of power into it, he was trying to set up punching combos.
Cool.
I think as you guys wake up in the morning, you know that Ido doesn't sleep, and you know that he does tend to sort of tinker. He only really has to even be doing light activity for 4 hours a day because the Rickreen are fucking weird. I think the one thing you notice is that even though he has an assigned bed, it is always immaculately remade every morning, despite the fact that no one ever sleeps in it.
Making that bed, Ido.
But as Room wakes up, you see there is like a box on the bed, like tied with like a white cardboard box with blue ribbon around it.
What?
Both sets of hands are just
It's not. Is it my birthday? No, it's not my birthday.
no, just
Why? Why?
might be useful.
It might be. The presentation for it implies things.
Well, type A personality, I suppose.
I don't know what that means.
No, I
Do I need to ask your sister?
yes.
Oh, okay. Give me her number or scrying thing, and we'll hook up. Not like never mind. I'm pulling.
Yeah. So inside is basically like a neoprene wetsuit.
I'm not going swimming.
Say, pick it up.
Okay.
Say fancy party.
Fancy party.
It changes into a ball gown.
Oh.
It's known as shift weave. It is. You can pre-record certain outfits to be part of it. But as you are changing forms, you could perhaps change into other.
Does it go up and down in size and all that stuff?
Oh, yes.
as well? Oh.
I used a little bit of your blood for the morphomimetic effect.
Thanks. When did I give him the blood?
You all gave me some of your blood.
Did
Well,
I?
Jex didn't. He doesn't have blood. But
That's probably fine. That's not going to
that's
come
the
to
spirit.
bite me in the ass later. Thank you. That's very
It does
kind.
others as well, like gardening. It's like
Gardening.
some like khaki pants and like a t-shirt and a hat.
And, like,
Yeah,
blue
it will do
overalls.
5 outfits, but I also use the sheep dragon wool, so it will count as studded leather.
Oh, very nice.
So you can fight in a ball gown.
I can fight in the ball. Oh, that is very nice. Thank you. Can I change the 5 that it choose? Oh, okay. That's good.
Check the shift weave item.
Check the shift. Right. All right. Thank you.
That's okay. No, seem concerned, so no, I'm busy, and busy's basically happy.
Talk to your sister.
No.
Talk to one of your sister's colleagues.
Genuinely, I think the reason why Cynthia is objectively the best member of the family and the most talented, she is better at being a psychologist than any of the rest of them are at being doctors. And the reason they don't like talking to her is because she's so good at her job. It's like holding up like a dark mirror to the rest of them.
She has concerns about the rest of it. Oh,
She's not the black sheep, she's the prodigy.
She is the truly the only white sheep in the family.
Oof. Well,
I just thought it might be useful. Yeah, handy.
it is. It's very useful. Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking about the.
I'm very proud of you for making this.
Yes. And yeah, if you do want to go trip in the Fandango on the boards, do let us know. Dancing's hobby.
Of course.
Yeah.
Next time we have an opportunity. I don't think it happens at the academy all the time.
No.
but
Surely, whatever.
Do you want to go dancing?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go dancing. Next time we have shore leave.
Surely good.
Genuinely heartwarming.
I feel like he's a puppy.
21 intelligence puppy.
His emotional intelligence. on the other hand.
Exactly that.
Okay, yep. She puts the thing on and goes,
So one of them will be like the armor you wear at the moment.
Okay.
One of them like a ball gown. Like, I visited the wetsuit. It's like the default settings, so it doesn't really look. It has to look like one of the others while you're wearing it.
right. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
I feel sorry enough for Ida, you get a point of inspiration.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I'm in the business of making bit characters real fucking sad.
They didn't start out sad. They
That's
just
what I
got
do.
there.
So at some point, a messenger will come down and will say your presence is requested for the old roof.
Oh, jolly good, yes. Marvellous. Yes. Right, shall we?
Yes, of course.
Cool. So you make your way back up to the old wolf's quarters. In addition to the old wolf being there, there is also Rybeck. He goes, hey guys, I haven't seen you since you've been back. Welcome back.
Thank
My
you.
favourite chap.
How's it going?
Yeah, jolly good, hither and on, yes.
Excellent, excellent. And
Yeah, what are you
then,
doing?
and then also standing behind him is this other person,
Oh, good day.
gentleman.
Hello?
Hello, everybody. This is Captain Sato. She'll be accompanying us on our upcoming mission.
Oh, what's the,
We've finally found where the Githyanki
Oh, the pirates.
pirates have been hiding.
Oh.
Ooh, jolly good.
Oh, this will be fun.
Despite what you've been doing to my recent clientele, it seems that you've got a penchant for destruction and chaos. So
See, now this is the footing we need to be on, yes.
It's not wrong. We're very good at it.
So I thought you'd quite like to go and take it to them.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
They did try to kill us multiple. See, we're only killing people who have tried to kill us.
This time, so
So, carte blanche, do whatever I want.
absolutely.
So when you say chaos,
Mm.
disorder, destruction,
Kill the bastards, I don't care.
do you want them killed or do you want them...
No,
Arrest.
no war crimes. No war crimes. Oh, you went for arrest. I thought you were doing... Never mind.
I mean, it would be great to know why they're doing this, but at the same time, I'm more than happy for pure revenge.
Any kind of messages you want to send?
If they're dead, there's no point.
Would you prefer them to know we were there, or would you prefer us to get information you could then act upon without them having...
No, we want them gone. So
You want them actually gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
if it's too that is why Captain Sartell is here. If you need backup, she will be nearby. So that it's going to be a ship with Rebecca and yourselves. He will drop you off. Sartell will be in an accompanying ship. If you need help, they will come. But we
So
have
that's
the
the-
element of surprise.
That's
so.
the brute force backup, as it were.
Exactly.
And just to be clear, you don't want one to escape to then spread the word of don't fuck with the other. Okay.
No, I want them to not bother us anymore.
Jolly good.
That's fair.
That sounds doable. Any idea on numbers, armaments, supply?
We could only get so close. So they have at least 3 ships there.
Do we have a location?
We've got to look at. So they are hiding out in the asteroid belt between the inner and outer worlds.
Mm.
There's a huge amount of empty space there, but there's a belt of asteroids that go around it, and there's a particularly thick pocket that they've managed to nest themselves in. It looks like they've been there for a while, but we didn't get too close.
Oh.
3 ships, crews of similar numbers to ours, or?
I assume so.
Well,
Yeah, well.
Although they come and go doing their various raids. It could be there's more, there's less, or the skeleton numbers.
There's generally 3 concurrently at any
Yes.
one time.
okay.
Jolly good.
There was 3 there when our spies saw them.
Right. So,
That's me. Yeah.
yes, I mean, they did attack us, and we need to stop them from doing that, and they'll probably attack other people, and they probably attack other people all the time, and they probably do piratey things.
I think if we can take out this, what was his name, Vokath?
So Vokath is
Vokath
the,
likely to be there? Is he He's the brains behind the operation more than these
he's
individual
the
pirates.
lead of all pirates. Whether he's there or not, I don't know. Whether his subordinates is there,
Sure.
but if he's there, that would be a fine prize.
If he is there, do you want?
If he's there, take him alive. But at the same time,
Alright.
if you kill him, no one's managed to do it thus far. But if you manage to kill him, that would be quite the accomplishment.
Okay. Sounds good. Can do that. I mean,
You were a good character, aren't you?
for this, yes.
this.
You're
Oh,
very
yes.
good at this.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
really playing the ace there. Yeah, in the right place. Playing to the strengths. Yes.
So
Jolly good. Right.
make your
Well,
preparations. Ryback is there to help pilot the ship and have at it.
I had a very elaborate plan, and that plan was based on a misunderstanding of what we wanted here. I thought we wanted disruption, not to just murder them all. It's a very long plan.
I know, like, rips up this thing, it's out of the pocket, like, don't need that.
I think it was the no war crimes bit.
It genuinely was.
Joe, how much of that list was war crime?
All of it was purchasable from Amazon. I checked.
And got on a list.
I was already on the list.
Wait, you didn't do this on my Wi-Fi, did you?
Some of it.
You're on a list, you're a DM, it's basically like right a pass.
Right, that's
Yeah. List buddies.
the idea I had was to create a fake disease outbreak as a sort of biological psyop. The idea being that I would buy a bag full of lizards and set them loose in their base. And then purchase an old copy of a medical textbook, use Forger's tools to create a fake page in the medical textbook. Then I was going to buy 3 red-legged tarantulas to use the urticating hairs, which are a skin irritant, and sneak phenolphthalein, a proteonic acid pH buffer, and...
What makes you shit yourself?
not just that. And what was it called? I found the specific name of it. Carbamyl beta methylcholine, which is what makes tingly lube tingly. Put it into the shower heads, and then that would react with the alkaline soap I was going to sneak into their showers. And then that would create, effectively, a purple-tinged tingly rash which would descend down from the head to the feet. Then I was going to take the medical textbook, create a fake disease, which I've named Screaming Purple Horror Pox. This was the page that was going to be in the medical textbook. The cure for which is to smear custard all over the affected body parts. I'll just pass this around if you
just watch these people
we
why
can shoot them in the face. That also works.
why are they covered in custard?
So essentially, I was going to make them quarantine themselves for months in their own starship base until the Starfleet could come and arrest them. All of which time they would spend dancing around with their underbuds on their heads smeared with custard. But yeah, we can shoot them. That works too. I have a gun. So I'll go and buy ammunition as opposed to tarantulas. I guess.
Jeez.
I regret I have one inspiration to give.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Here. Have a pleasant read. Oh my gosh.
I had the opportunity to pull horrifying, psychologically damaging pranks on people without actually hurting anyone. This was my perfect storm.
Oh.
After everyone's had a look, we're putting it up.
That's fair.
Oh dear. Oh.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
No.
We have our going away and
Yeah.
whatever the other side of that party is. Staying here party. Going away and staying here party.
Well, because we've got Ryback on our ship, right?
Yes.
So Jax would probably go on their ship. So it's like an exchange of cooks.
Oh.
Like,
Interesting.
The exchange of cook party.
yeah.
The
Exchange.
the very rarest of rare parties.
Narratively, we don't need to know how that ends unless their ship comes to aid us. But unless they turn out to be a big bad, in which case the new mission might be please rescue Jax. But
Cool.
In that case, for Jax and Jax alone, I will send you a picture of their first officer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I will look at with one eye to represent Jax.
That's the Jax eye.
Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I want to join the other crew so I can
No one else is leaving the crew. That's not allowed.
my backup character's only appearing if Thaxis dies, I think.
It is about a 3-day trip to the asteroid belt.
Mm-hmm.
As we begin this mission, who would like a little help from Destiny as we begin our next mission?
Were we at the end of the cycle?
We were.
Has Goon had one?
This is the start of the new cycle.
Yeah, Goons had when he got the armour.
Oh,
if you remember.
yeah. That's right.
Because like the last one of the main group cycle was my magic lab coat, and then Goon got
He got
in the end.
He got the crystal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The armor was just left as a gift from the
Krella or whoever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we into the next tier? Or are we in the next tier?
Oh.
I mean,
Third and final tier.
I'd quite like to see what's on there.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah. Go.
Is that roll?
We can roll for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
So is it a? Are we all rolling one die the same size to gets highest, or are we?
Yeah, let's look at that.
Otherwise, I'm happy to roll a d4.
I'd already grabbed the D100 to game the system.
That doesn't
So
work.
1d20.
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
I've rolled a flat 10.
6.
18.
Oh, roll off.
again.
Okay.
12.
It's really sucking today. 18. Again.
Oh.
Damn.
If you pick the item below the red line, you will not get it until the mission that unlocks it.
Oh.
Do you know how far off that mission is?
Depends which order you pick them in.
Okay.
It's on the board.
Okay. So if we just don't, what if we don't do that mission?
Then you don't get the thing.
Unless it's the story mission.
It's not the story mission.
Is it the Sildar mission? Or is it obvious which one it will be looking
No.
at the thing below the line?
Absolutely not.
Do we all have a thing below the line?
Yeah, you would have had the same.
The same thing. Okay.
And it's. I hope the description above it is clear enough. If you were to pick it, no one else can pick it. There's 4 things on there, and you're going down. Not going down, but you're crossing it. So once you pick it, I'm going to cross it off everyone else's list.
Oh, so everyone can pick that one. They just have to pick it.
A
and
different
then they
thing
pick
from
of
the
the 4 subset.
Mm-hmm.
So that list, everyone
I won't tell you what the things. There are 4 spells, so there will be 4 spells distributed between you. But who gets which spell is determined by who picks it.
And are these spells that we could cast once?
Once per day.
Once per day.
Damn.
Not a long rest, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need to.
What if? Do we know what the options are until we see the card, or?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
I'm kind of assuming, just from theme, that one of the spells is Geas. Geese?
Yes. Yeah. Why?
Because this is a game about destiny.
Oh yeah.
Legend lore, maybe?
I think I want the very top one. That one.
Oh! Interesting.
It seemed fun.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a spell?
No.
Oh.
The very, very top one.
Mhm.
That one. Yeah. Not the one under the red line.
Yeah.
Not on the okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, tell me how you got
So
a new tattoo.
yeah, so I think on oh god, where would this thing be? Probably you would notice it when Rune was changing into the new outfit. It was on her shoulder, this kind of like really strange looking threaded pattern across her shoulder that kind of just went into spirals and swirls that seems to never end or begin. And yeah, that is this beautiful little tattoo that she kind of got as she like if you ask or maybe she already told you, is that she got it when as to commemorate her family, and each kind of knot along the thread is a family member.
So it's like a storytelling.
Yeah.
I think there's something historically where people would weave stories into knots, isn't there?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't have any charted of that anyways.
I do love this bit of music.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So with that done, I guess off you set sail for the asteroid belt. As I say, it's 3 days. If there's anything you want to do, I'm assuming you're going to make some more.
Yes. So, we're talking about the Pot of Awakening.
Mhm.
So it would be a week. Is that a week of like? Is that a work week per Xanathar's rules?
Yeah. If that's what you want to do, I will say you can have it by the time you get back from this mission. So
See, the thing with Pot of Awakening, it takes 30 days to use anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of it's just sort of planning out times.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I forgot about the 30-day thing, so I'll let you have it immediately then.
Okay, sure. In that case, I'll be done by the time I get there. Yeah, it takes 30 days. You have to plant a seed in the pot,
Right.
and then it grows over 30 days. So yeah.
So I'm thinking of how many actual days you've got until things happen. So
Well, we had one. I think it was when we were going to the Krella station.
because that was like 10 days.
That was almost all of the time to do it and get back
Yeah.
on its own. But since then, every jaunt has been like 1 or 2 days. So yeah.
cool. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Start the clock.
Yeah, I shall.
Cool. Anything else you want to do before we start this next adventure?
I don't think so.
Faxis is your weapon. Is it still the giant rock?
No, the rock came off.
Yeah, that was how the
Yes, this-
the
oh,
weird
yeah.
radiation got in.
Yes.
But now you made me a scabbard for it, didn't you?
I did, yes. It was one that I can't remember what we. I know I did it when you asked me, but yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a scabbard that like blocks the etheric radiation.
Ah, okay. Just wondering if you wanted it enhanced, but I don't know if that's going to work if it's already a magical thing.
I don't believe you
Yeah.
can enhance things that are already magical.
Yeah, no, that's I forgot about that bit. Yeah, no, that's fine. I
mean, if you've got anything that boosts unarmed attacks, or anything that would boost athletics checks or strength checks.
just wondering if I can make, because I've made like power armor for myself, but I assume that you've got to be an artist for it to actually use the thing.
Is that the armourer armour?
Mm.
Yeah, I think it is. You create a suit which you can use.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if it worked any other way. I'll have a little look, but yeah, no, nothing sprang to mind about jobs that I'd like to do.
Cool. Yeah, so other than the crafting and the various armaments and things like that, it's a relatively smooth journey. Roybeck will inquire as to how your missions have gone.
I feel like the old wolves have Peeved? Would you say peeved? Peeved is a word? Peeved?
That is a word that they use, yes. He's very angry
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah.
Is he normally like a
He-
defaulty angry person?
I mean, he comes from business, right? So when you kill the money, he gets a little bit upset. And when you only care about the money, then maybe you look the other way about certain business dealings, you know?
That's not a good way of going about things, because those kinds of things, those vampires were probably going to kill him at some point. Or
Yeah.
make an attempt, at least.
I don't think so. He killed, what, one person? How many have you killed since you've been here?
Personally, or been involved in?
I think if we have to ask the question, we know.
It's a number that's higher than 2.
And lower than...
20, I think. There was those 2 pirates who attacked us on the ship. That's the first people. Then there were the 3 in the hallway that were trying to kill Micken. There was the weird Githyanki who tried to kill me. Who was, I think he was flirting with me. The one on the one with the sword and the weird dragon thing. Tried to, yep. Did we kill him? I don't remember. We didn't kill.
You tried to capture him, and
We
then
tried
you
to
gave him to us at
Yes,
the end.
we didn't kill him.
Go us.
Yeah.
Well done.
So that's one in the good column.
We didn't kill those specters, beholdery things, and ogre.
No.
Didn't kill them.
Didn't kill Micken.
Didn't kill Micken.
Yes, that's probably
Very
one.
true. You're
Yeah.
good boys.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't kill
Yeah.
Micken.
All I'm saying is that the one person you say the casino blokes killed, we didn't know about, right? So we were just.
you didn't know that they were. You knew they were vampires.
But the energy vampires, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. You know, and then the rich folks will go to the casino and feed a little bit of
I mean,
them.
you don't have to be a vampire to be an asshole.
That's
They've got a
true.
code. They showed me they showed the old wolf the code. They don't kill people.
Yeah, they don't. They have the code, but they don't have to follow it. They made the younger guys follow it, but
They made assurances. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
they also enslaved energy beings to power their
that is
engines.
true. They did do a bit of slavery.
Again, we did not know this at the time, right?
No, that's not the problem. It's more of like once you understand that a person is a horrible person as a whole concept, it's kind of like, well, once you know things, you need to do
That's
something about it.
Yeah, we didn't kill them because they were vampires. The
No.
fact they were vampires barely even came into it.
No, we killed them because they were capitalists,
Yeah,
mostly.
Well, slavers.
Slavers.
yes. Yeah,
I was
we-
going to say, do you know who your employer is? He's a little bit of a capitalist too, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
Does he enslave anyone?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good.
Then we're
Then
fine.
we're all gravy.
And our wages are fair.
Mine seem fair.
I'm
Has
relatively
the old
happy.
wolf ever engaged in union busting?
Not that I'm aware of.
That is fine.
Then we're good. They did. They did that.
I mean, we don't have a union, but they've not been discussed. Like, I don't think anyone cares.
No, there's a little bit of a laissez-faire kind of what's it called?
Attitude?
Yeah, we have
Kind of piggyback on
culture.
the altruism, you know. They want to join them, go to the stars, and we go, yeah, sure, we can do that for you.
yeah, and we mostly, well, I don't know how much reporting we do on the amount of like gold we find as well. So
What did the tax certificate? No, never mind.
aren't we in international waters?
That'll be it.
So I have diplomatic exemption.
Neat.
I think I'm technically a refugee
I only played the
or an
tax,
endangered
so-
species. I don't know which. I could be either.
Good. Or both.
That's true.
I believe I'm a gig worker.
We do need to sort that out.
Yeah,
Okay?
that-
when we get back, the first thing we're doing,
Contract.
contracts. Yes. Dental care.
Oh yeah, you gotta get dental.
Gotta
Yeah.
get dental.
But yes,
Just, you
unfortunately.
simply must.
You have some very big teeth to be dealing with.
Ooh, the cavities in those would be awful.
I am a trained dentist.
I was a GIF briefly.
Really?
There's a
I
lot of-
remember!
yes, clothing was problematic.
See,
Not anymore,
fix that
though.
issue.
Yes, you
Aha! Science!
All right. Okay.
Anyone for karaoke?
Yeah, why not?
I have made a wand of conducting, where if you conduct along to the song, it will do your backing music for you.
Nice.
Vaxis does a full power ballad type thing.
Like a meatloaf over that.
Cool.
And then, during the key, when the key change happens, shirt comes off.
It flies off. Great.
So yeah, 2 ships. Your Flighty Foundling and the I think the other one's. I think the other one does have a name. I think it's the Starlands. No, Star something. It is called. The Moon Dancer is the name of the other ship. So they kind of you kind of fly in parallel towards the asteroid belt. Which might give Jex a little wave from.
Vaxis just holds up a bottle.
Feel free to roll me perception at a disadvantage.
Nine.
Disadvantage, you say?
Disadvantage, sir.
Okay, so taking the lower of those. So
Take
you're
perception.
24.
Wow.
14.
Okay.
No more natural ones for me. Probably quite a lot more natural ones for me.
20.
20, 14, 24,
24.
and
9.
okay. I mean, you've already seen. So the only one who doesn't see it is Vaxis.
Oh.
Is it Vina?
I think that's a bit mean to exclude Vaxis, but for the benefit of the group, I will show you all. But Vaxis doesn't see this.
Oh, actually, I'll look away. Just show me later when I do see it.
On board, you spot this good little boy.
Don't make those noises.
Oh, you're
But
gonna
they're
like
justified.
I mean, technically, you're gonna have to close this, Ryan. So you're gonna have to see it somehow.
Fuck.
it. It's a flump pirate.
It's a flump pirate.
Oh my god.
Oh. Is he going to try and rob us but then accidentally give us gold or something? Because that's the kind of characters they generally tend to be.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't the asshole that's the old wolf's rival, is it?
That's not vocab.
This is the first officer on board the Moon Dancer.
So that is it Sarto is the...
Sartell.
Sartell. Is Sartell second in command?
Mhm.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
So you get closer to the asteroid belt, whereupon Rybeck kind of takes over the majority of the spelljamming duties. He pilots it through the asteroid belt before pulling alongside a particularly large chunk of rock. And he says, they have lookouts posted around their base, so if you stand a chance of getting in and seeing, this is as close as we get.
Very good.
He pulls from his cloak a little bottle, uncorks it, and kind of pours it over your heads, but rather than water coming out, like little bubbles come out, and one of the big ones kind of go over your
Settles
head.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Bubblehead.
This will give you an hour's worth of air, plenty of time to get to the base in the airlocks there.
Fantastic.
Alright.
And then I give you this, and it's a little metal box with a wire sticking out of it. If you need help, you message this thing.
Press the button and...
Exactly, yes.
It's a transponder beacon.
Yes.
Oh, charming.
And we'll be there as quick as we can.
Very good.
So he drops you off on the asteroid, and
Right.
he just kind of sneaks back into the mass, and after a while he just goes behind the asteroid and you lose sight of him. So you're about you're about half an hour from the asteroid belt, from the base itself on an
Are we
asteroid.
going... are we swimming, or are we going in our boat only?
You're kind of going without a boat, so you're going to have to hop.
Swimming or... Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. That's just fine. Yeah. Oh, Johnny good. What?
So feel free to roll me some acrobatics or athletics checks to get from asteroid to asteroid, unless you want to convince me of some other roll.
Can we also do stealth?
If you like.
Yeah,
I don't know why you'd want to do that.
I'd like to do some stealth.
So you know how I have advantage because of chameleon carapace from Thrickering. It's really good because that was one of them, Mike,
Ooh, that's not good.
and that was the other one.
Ooh, that's very good. I
The
assume.
little anchor is very good.
Yes.
26 for stealth.
Are we forming two different parties? Because my giant hippo is not the most stealthy of beings. So
Faxus, are you stealthy?
I have a +3.
Okay, maybe me and you. We
Yes,
go
a scout
forward,
ahead.
Scout ahead.
Your
28.
dog leg.
Okay.
I'll also roll stealth, but hang back.
And what was your athletics rolls?
Oh, acrobatics.
23 with a natural 20. Woo! It's turning around.
Goodness, stealth was 17.
23 on acrobatics.
Sweet.
25
Ah.
on athletics.
21 on athletics.
Oh, okay. You're right. You'll make it there.
Cool.
7 on stealth.
But we are.
But you two are going ahead first.
I'm going to
so-
summon my magic gun.
Sweet. So I will move you on. They have not seen you.
Cool.
That is Eldritch Cannon.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Ooh.
They're not invisible.
I love Goon's art. It's very good.
I'm just turning them again. Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are so tiny.
Yeah, I need to zoom in, but I need to. First of all, I need to enable the. So it's not here. Enable the click to deselect thing.
Configure settings down a bit.
Call. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
just.
Yeah, it is. Left click to release objects.
There we go.
And then save. And then click in.
There we go.
It's a big map.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can see it until you're actually on the map. So
Oh.
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
You're not that close, but kind of peeking. You're on like the last asteroid before you actually hit the base, and
Yeah,
so you
right.
can see this. The asteroid belt you just come through is comprised of many large rocks. Looking back towards the ship, where the ship disappeared to, it's hard to make out any sign of life. Perhaps this is why the Volkov chose this spot. It's particularly, you feel the absence of life in this area. But up ahead is the first sign of civilization. A hole has been excavated into this particularly large asteroid. A wooden frame has been constructed into the groove, forming a sentry post where a number of Kithyanki appear to be stationed. Two are milling around deep in conversation with each other, and another one mans an ominous-looking siege crossbow.
Oh. So that one down at the south is the one with on the siege crossbow.
Mhm.
And this is all solid wall right here.
Yeah, so kind of. Let's see, how much can you see? Yeah, so what you're looking at is an asteroid that's been hollowed out, so it's all solid asteroid on those back walls.
Oh, I can see into there. So me and Ido get closer. We can see in, and this is where the siege crossbow is.
Mhm.
It is indeed. Cool.
Does your magic gun have a silencer?
Well, it's the artillerist cannon, Eldritch cannon. So I don't know. I imagined it as like a sort of molecular disruptor, but I don't know. DM a ruling.
Oh, what? Sorry.
My force ballista,
Mhm.
the magic gun.
Yeah.
Does it make noise? Or does it make notably more or less noise than a regular attack would?
I bet this. I don't think there's anything
About the
particularly
same,
special
yeah,
about
I-
it that makes it
That's,
any more or
that's
less.
where I would have gone with it.
So
So
you
cool.
basically got a Romulan disruptor, which makes a pew noise.
Yeah, it disrupts all the Romulans.
But legally distinct.
Yeah. Righto.
So we're sure all these people are bad and evil and we should murder them.
Oh, the pirates.
Alright. Can you move me here?
The game is paused.
1 second.
I assume like my 28 nonsense stealth will allow me to get over there.
If you want to get onto the rock itself.
I want to get on the outside of it, like here.
I can ping. You were looking to get
Yeah.
there.
I will attempt to flank and go around to the other side, if that's okay.
This is unpaused.
Well, this is the only place we can get. I have a different method to get through this wall.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you can do the same method.
I'm planning to just pop in from above the lip of the thing and sort of bang bang.
It's going to be very hard to get me where I need to be.
Where do you want to go?
Here.
Yes, the other side of this wall. Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah, keep going.
There?
On the outside.
Yeah. It'll be like right there. So up against that wall.
I think I can control her now. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. And you can see telepathically. So it's like, right. Well, when you're ready to attack, let me know.
Shall I go for the ones this side? You go for the one that side?
Have you got that ghost step tattoo?
I might do. Sounds good.
Nice.
Nice. Through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the lip and basically just hover in sideways.
That's fair.
Bride of the Valkyries playing on you very, very quietly.
As you're obviously much more quieter than Goon, you can go ahead as well if you want.
I wasn't as quiet as these two though. So.
No.
Besides, I can use you as a ranged weapon.
Well, we can go. Maybe we should have the other two like a distraction.
Yeah.
Go on there, I'll go for the sword. Right, sorry.
I mean, there's a giant space if we're barreling to
I mean, I'm happy to fastball special if you are.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool, so what is your plan of...
So I'm gonna go through the wall.
Yeah.
And go straight for the guy in the ballista.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pop in just round the corner and bang bang.
Cool.
And I am going to yeet a hippo.
Great. Can we all roll for initiative?
Sure. Can we get a surprise round?
You can, of course. Get a surprise round.
Where are you? There. No.
Alright, let us do this.
It's not playing tonight, is it?
Need a little bit of a whale or something.
Yeah. I can use regular dice. Go for regular dice.
Oh. Maybe it's too warm or something.
Maybe.
What is this? Expand the metal to the...
Yeah.
If they're... Oh, that's so cool though, that is it. If like the degree of tolerance is small enough.
Check in the freezer
19 on the initiative.
Good. Roll. Cool. So, Rune got 19. What did Vaxis get?
15.
15. What did Goon get?
5.
And what did Ido get?
16 for me.
Sweet. Cool. So up first, and you get a surprise round anyway. Rune.
Yeah.
So you're going to phase through the wall.
Yeah. I can just hit them. It doesn't say I can't hit them. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I just kind of like through the wall.
I'm going to regret giving this thing, aren't I?
Still, I only get 3 charges. Still stealth. Straight through the wall. Straight to the guy in the. Yeah, you can't go. I can't. You're gonna have to have him move me.
No, I can. Oh yeah, no.
Rich can move me through walls. You can't.
I'll try and move in through that bit there.
Straight.
Oh, is that a wall? Is it?
Don't know.
Shouldn't be a wall.
Straight to the guy in the ballista.
Yep.
And with my knives, stab him in the throat. I presume I have advantage. Cool. Right. Nope. Okay. 10 plus 7, so 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Cool. So that's 1d6 plus 1d8 for Booming Blade plus 2d6. Yeah, plus 2d6. Sneak attack. 11, 15, 16, plus 4, 20 points of damage.
Ooh.
And he is boominged.
What does that mean?
It means on his turn, if he moves, he takes an additional 2d8 damage.
If he moves on his turn...
Yeah, if he, deals an extra on heart and the target damage. Yes, move. If he moves, he will take 2d8 damage.
Okay. And describe how that effect works.
So,
what are you doing to cause that?
So as she comes through, the little threads just kind of like wrap and weave, and you see these kind of like really thin threads that are on him that just didn't seem to appear there before, and they're just kind of like slowly working their way around, and it's his own threads of fate, and they're slightly vibrated.
Nice, amazing.
Nice.
And always when she uses her like psychic blade, she's never actually hitting them; she's hitting the threads that are on them.
We love an aesthetic. Oh, we do.
I do.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is pop in Guiding Bolt for the first bang. That is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
22 to hit, sorry.
Hits.
It's going to be... That's not... 10 points of radiant damage to the furthest guy there.
Okay.
And then can I get them both to make a dexterity saving throw? You're looking for a 17.
You both rolled 14 on the die for... no, 14.
Okay, so they both fail. They both take 13 points of fire damage as I bring the new magic gun up and flamethrower them. As this like glowing sort of orb of plasma just splashes out onto them.
Amazing.
And the next attack on this guy here will have advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Again, which one?
That one there, he's Guiding Bolted.
Cool. At this point, would minis be helpful, or are we happy to just...
I think we're...
happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've not got much longer, so...
Cool. Oh, that's fair. Vaxis, you're up.
Okay, how far away is the asteroid for us who are hanging back?
I would say is a good 100-foot gap.
Okay, in that case, I would like to fastball special Goon. I was trying to figure out how far you can throw a creature, and it's
Difficult.
And difficult. I would say that you will succeed in getting the distance. I think the thing is accuracy.
Off into space you go. Enjoy the cold vacuum.
So feel free to make me a attack roll using your dex.
Oh, I was gonna.
Or go on.
I was gonna say athletics roll.
Go on. I'll allow that.
Oh.
Before you say that number out loud,
Does someone have a portent die?
well, that's exactly what I'm checking.
But before you reveal to him, where are you aiming?
Right at the guy who is now glowing with a painted target on it.
Cool.
And then where would I?
Because I'm aiming at that, do I get advantage?
No.
Come on, you can't knock the hustle.
That's fine.
You have a 14 remaining on your portent, but that might be for Jax.
Oh yeah. Oh
Did
yeah.
you can get a bracelet?
Not as of yet, no.
Nope.
You've got a 10, right?
I've got a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might use that 10.
Okay.
So that improves by 8.
To a total of
18.
hey.
Hey, okay.
What was the DC?
It was going to be 15.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad I did it. Rather than yeeting you into space, I have to bring Jax back.
yeah. You were having the goodbye party for the wrong character.
I love that. I can't edit those. It's from 10:09:23 is the way you had it. Well, I got it by searching portent in there.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet closer.
Cool. Given Goon is spending this round being flung across a gap, I will grant you either the total defense action or a ranged attack as you're midway across the gap. Your choice.
What was the defense? Sorry, the
Dodge.
That means dodge.
oh,
basically.
dodge.
So you just sort of streamline yourself in like a little pedo.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just going boom with the full momentum behind it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Can I hold my fist out? Is that if I'm barreling into these guys? No, that's fair.
How did you strike first on Discord?
Tilde and tilde.
Okay, you're spending the majority of this turn airborne,
Yeah.
but I'll grant you the ability to defend yourself when you get there rather than be open. If you'd rather not do that, I said I'll allow you to take a pot shot using a ranged attack if you have one.
Let's do.
Wait, no.
Well, I've got a crossbow. I haven't actually. Wouldn't be holding it in my hand, so I'll take the dodge action, the defensive one.
Cool. And Vaxis, where were you aiming for when you came across?
Just 30 feet closer on another asteroid, I guess.
Okay.
Like, because it's not represented on the map, I'm just assuming that I'm just getting closer.
Cool. Okay.
I'm not trying to be too obvious about it, but at the same time, I have just yeeted it.
But you're not sort of following through and just jumping off at the same time. You are cautiously coming across.
Because I don't think I could get the momentum
Yep.
to just fling myself, so
Cool.
I'm just travelling.
Okay.
Which means I'm probably not going to be involved in this combat.
I imagine there's going to be plenty more there.
Oh yeah.
Back to that room.
Okay. Oh, there's a hippo there. Right. Can this wheel around to hit me? Like,
What's that?
the
The
ballista? Can it
yes.
actually turn around on its own? Okay. How hurt does this guy look?
He looks a little bit hurt.
A little bit hurt.
The other two look a lot worse.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to move over here. Is it 5 feet with me or is it 5 feet with him? And I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. That is an 11 on the 11 on the die for 15 to hit.
No. Dodges.
Cool.
And then, yeah, straight up to this guy. And instead of... this time it's now Green Flame Blade against him.
You should have advantage as well because he's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yep. It's a good thing I do. Oh, fuck. Fuck it, I'll use lucky. No, I know I need more than that. So use another lucky point. Hit. Okay, 17 on the die plus 7, so 24. 24 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. So 2d6, 3d6, and a d8. A 5th level immunity attacks is an extra D8 fire damage on target hit, and the fire damage is increases to a D8 plus your spellcasting ability on fire, which I think is intelligence. 5, 10, 12, 16 points of damage to the one guy I'm hitting.
That's the one right in front of you, right?
Yep.
Yep. He falls to the ground dead.
And then the other one, next to him, takes 6 plus...
Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, 3. 9 points of damage. As the fire jumps from him to him. As the flames are that kind of like... They're like thin green flames that kind of like touch these threads that only she can see. And then just drop dead. And they don't... There's no wounds on them. They just die.
Extinguished. It's like you've twisted their fate so they had an aneurysm at that exact moment.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Amazing.
So yeah, the other one takes 9, so...
Cool, yeah, done that.
Cool. And then I don't know if I want to duck around this corner or not. I think I do. Still have a bonus action. I will hide behind Goo. I'll take a bonus action to hide. That's 17.
Okay.
He's very warlike. Sorry, wall-like.
Wall-like, yeah. Cool.
Cool.
That's my turn.
I do.
I'm going to step to there.
I gotcha. Move it.
Yeah.
There?
Yeah, and then the flamethrower goes that way, and the crossbow goes that way. Bang! So get a dex save from this chap over here, please. It's a 6 and a 6, 12 points of fire damage.
That's a 3 on the die.
And then your man over here is getting a crossbow bolt to the face. And that's a natural 20.
Oh!
Amazing.
And that's going to be a sneak attack, considering he's right there next to my buddies. Jesus Christ. With how... Okay, honestly, I deserve that, considering how badly last week went.
Yeah!
What do you think? Last week went great.
37 points of damage.
Well,
Sorry, no, 32 points of damage.
he's
So,
dead.
What weapon are you using to do
this
this?
is my crossbow. So my flamethrower went that way, and the crossbow went that way, and then because they were previously pointed the other directions, but then we just move them that way, and go bang.
You just hit him in a particularly vulnerable point in the neck, and just.
At least it was quick.
He had 15 left.
Yeah.
Little bit of a kill.
That was I rolled d6s for sneak attack, everything. Everything was a 6 or a 5 on that.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Vaxis. Moving closer.
I'm going to move 30 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick up a particularly large rock,
Okay.
which I am proficient with,
Tavern brawler.
Yeah, okay.
and I'm going to yeet a rock at the last guy.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, so you said we're 100. I've gotten 60 feet closer
Yep.
now. So this is within the long range of 60 feet, but not. So this will be a disadvantage. Okay, so the lower of those two is 8. 17.
Meets it, beats it.
It's just a rock, so with a D4 or it's a
Yeah.
hefty rock. So I could use my hand axes. Could I use the stats for the hand axe in terms of the
What?
dynamic dice?
I'll give you a D6.
I think that's what the hand axe is anyway.
Yeah.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's his turn. He. Okay. He is going to, given that he is pointed out towards the
That's
storage belt,
open.
he is going to fire a Vaxis.
I can just see you coming in your
Look,
brain. I was like, come on, I dare you.
That is a 25 to hit.
Ooh. Silvery barbs. I wield fate.
J'accuse!
That is a natural 20.
Oh!
Okay, in that case, he rolled a 5.
That is an 11!
Well, there's some real monkey business going on now. I feel like this feels like a good level up for us that we just had. It's
Yeah.
like the machine's coming online. you know?
Yeah.
Like, he feels like he's got the shot, and then, like, there's
Yeah.
some juddering. He's like, no, I've got it anyway, and he fires, and he just...
The cost only works for a melee attack,
Yeah.
so I can't catch the end bolt and throw it back.
Need a monk for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a monk thing.
Maybe we should take levels of monk.
I can see you being a monk. What's your
Yeah.
wisdom?
0 plus 0.
You need to work wisdom first.
Yeah.
No, I think you can do dex or wisdom.
Ooh, is it dex or wisdom? It's dex and wisdom.
What level do you get stunning strike?
Perhaps now isn't the time.
Then he reaches into his pocket, does something, and disappears.
Does he move?
Oh, it still counts as moving, doesn't it? Does a teleport count as a move?
No, but any steps he would take after that would.
If he moves at all after the 30 feet.
Or what are you rolling?
2d8.
Go for it.
4 and 3, so 7 points of damage.
Okay.
As the threads get ever thinner.
I love the aesthetic work you're doing today. Like big points.
Also, who did you give advantage to? With the
Oh,
sword
that's a good
arms?
point. I do, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. It is Goon's turn.
Kaido is a man who shouldn't have a flamethrower.
No.
Is it? So I can either go chasing after him, but I'd be heading around the corner blind. What I'm actually leaning towards is attaching a rope to the bolt on the ballista and then firing it just past Vaxis.
Winch you in.
Yeah. Is that possible?
I mean, I can get here as a dash on my next turn.
It is possible, however, it's just been fired, so you need to spend an action to reload it.
So by the time I'd reloaded it, you would have arrived in,
Yeah.
actually. Okay, and no one's firing you anymore, so there's not... Okay, fine. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15... Ooh. Does he look very injured on the old bridge there?
He looks fairly injured.
Yeah, okay. Say that's 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to dash, I think, and come alongside him. Yes, let me just double check movement. Yeah, it's 30 feet. Cool. Oh, no. That's such a dumb thing to do. Sorry, can I retract that?
Go for it.
Because
Nothing's been rolled, nothing's been
Yeah,
committed.
yeah, because I forget that he can cast spells.
Fairly important class feature though. But
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm going to cast Magic Missile, although Grease is also incredibly tempting to cast at this point. He's on that precarious bridge. Yeah.
But then we have to get past
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Precisely. Okay, cool. He's the only one I can see, so all 3 darts are going towards him. A dart deals 1d4, so that's 3, 7, 10,
Nice.
13 force damage.
13.
13 force damage, yes.
He stumbles to the ground but picks himself back up. But he is
Ooh.
very badly hurt.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Wow.
Lovely.
I'm surprised he's still alive. He's taking a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a commander or something.
Junkly boy.
Of
Cool.
the three, he was the one that was not using the thug stat block.
Ah.
Cool. That is a rune.
Where has he gone?
He went round one of the corners. I'm not sure.
So,
Which.
so I went down. You
So you went that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Because that much you'd be able to see.
Yeah, you can see
which,
which- yeah,
which
absolutely,
corner you'd
yeah.
go around.
25, 30. Yeah, get me there. And then I'll throw knives.
There.
Yep.
You're gonna start throwing hands. I'm gonna start throwing knives.
Yeah. So first knife, 14 plus 7.
Yep, hits.
Okay, so I only get a d6 on this one.
Cool.
I don't have advantage or anything else. Damn it. Bouncy die. 8 damage.
He did.
Just as he was all the way down. And if Mike can grab that bouncy die.
Yeah.
You catch him again on the leg, and he kind of just goes tumbling off the bridge and starts to drift. The body starts to drift away.
Should we like lasso him in case he drifts past someone's window? You just see. So it's like John's bloodied, burnt corpse. In fact,
Died of an aneurysm.
yeah. After being set on fire and shot.
Just
off.
also.
I will actually, if we are we out of combat?
You're
round?
out of combat now.
I will go and fly down and grab the body and just bring
Mhm.
it back up so he's not floating past people.
That's fair.
windows.
That's fair.
And
Can I-
Vaxis has been doing his very best Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail impression of charging towards the castle. Finally arrives.
When Vaxis arrives, I'm going to cast Longstrider on you to buff your speed by 10 feet for an hour.
Nice. Can I collect the guy off the bridge and bring him back round into our I don't know, docking bay, I guess?
You can.
Beachhead.
Yes. Yeah, cool. I'm going to bring him. Oh.
I'm loath
Over-
to do it normally, but I
over
could
here.
just look like one of these guys and just walk through their base and do a big, like a little scout.
I could do it, yeah.
Right. How do I add things to the synthweave?
I think with the shift weave, it is when you create the outfit.
Oh.
When a suit of shift weave is created, up to 5 different outfits can be embedded into the cloth.
Right.
I will have made one of those pirate.
Generic pirate.
You've met one of these pirates
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Because
Okay.
it won't look like their clothing, it will look like their clothing.
Right. Okay. So, into a gith.
Cool.
Um,
Given the time,
yeah.
pick a direction and we'll see where we go.
This way, given he was running that direction.
Cool. And then, because you're now disguised, are you just acting normally? Just walking around? Are you trying to go stealthily still? I guess is my question.
I think. How? I guess we were pretty loud. We were quiet as well. Was he shouting as he was running?
No.
Okay, then no. She would just run normally.
I think I will be following stealthily, but like under the bridge, if that makes sense, because I can fly. I'll be going out of sight underneath this
Underneath
bridge,
the bridge. Wow. Okay.
so that we can.
Yeah.
I can be very close by in case I'm needed, but then yeah.
Want to move the map slightly over?
Yeah.
Stealth 27 for me,
Okay.
assuming a guidance is prudent there.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we follow along as well? That looks like a good plan.
You can just be monkey buzzing on the bottom of the ladder.
There are a number of crates stored haphazardly in this area. What shelves there are lie mostly bare, and a poorly maintained weapon rack stands against the wall holding 2 rusty harpoons. To the south, a rocky corridor leads further into the rock.
Where the hell is this guy going?
Is this rock just a rock here?
Yes.
Okay. There's not like a room in it.
Given it's that one, I can just go. Can I do that? Yes, I can go. Doop, doop,
Ooh, yeah, lovely.
doop.
The
I can do it on that one. A lot of the others are designed to block sight lines, so.
Gotcha.
the
You can't see past them, but it's yeah.
For future reference, Rich, the one that will help you most is the terrain wall, because that will block on. If you have two in a row, they will block the side from the other side, so you can see like. It's good for like roofs and this kind of situation where you're like, I want to block the sight line, but I might want to see what's the inside of the thing as well. So I think it's green color.
Cool.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, she just continues to walk, kind of at a brisk pace, fast enough that it's like somebody wouldn't bother her.
Sure. Given that you're not being particularly stealthy, as you get into the actual asteroid itself, you notice that corridor, I think you can see it on the map, has a number of webs surrounding it.
Oh.
And as you enter the rock, you can hear a voice says, "I can hear you, quickly, get me out of here."
Is that a voice you recognise?
No.
Okay.
Stop. I turn to go looking where that sound came from. Zoom down this way.
Yep.
So I kind of walk that direction a little bit, as a gift person.
I'll move you down.
Yep. Don't say
Who's
anything.
there? Hello?
I didn't hear any of these guys. Oh, because they're all telepathic.
It's gotta be a.
Can I activate my telepathy crystal?
Do you have a telepathy? Those checks have a telepathy crystal.
That was the thing that I gained.
That was what.
That was what Goon
from
got.
the-
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
Goon's got it,
Yeah.
You can.
So, as an action while holding the crystal, you can activate its magic to release the limits, to increase the limits of your telepathy for an hour. So I can perceive the content of any telepathic communication used within 60 feet of you. I can't be surprised by creatures with any form of telepathy. Additionally, I'm immune to any effect that would sense your emotions or read your thoughts.
Is that a trap?
Yeah.
It feels like a trap.
It feels like a trap. Can I do a perception check to see if I see anything? And can my little spider give me the help action?
You can.
Is it like a psychic spider that lures you in with calls for help? Because that's terrible and I love it.
Perception check would
That's a real
be...
good point.
Oh no.
What?
Asteroid spiders.
say
Such
23.
a no-meaning phrase.
23.
23
Yeah.
for perception.
Yeah.
The webs get thicker and thicker.
Oh, there's probably a baby asteroid
Where
spiders.
she kind of like does like a weird kind of like she's trying to do some kind of get like, where are you?
Further in. Just the bloody spiders here. We tried to quarantine this area, but it managed to get us still.
You can just teleport out.
I can't. I'm bloody trapped here.
Is it verbal or is it
inside.
telepathic?
Verbal.
Oh, okay.
Rune is inherently good person.
Such a bother, isn't it?
All right, I'll come in and get you. And Rune will walk in, looking for this fucking person.
I mean, you could send someone else in.
No, the thing is that she can.
Do you want to borrow my flamethrower to get rid of the web?
No, that feels excessive.
It feels
Disagree.
It's good for swarms of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d8 fire damage.
I can hear you. Please, quickly.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Just round the corner. Oh, you're actually inside. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the map.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know this is coming. As you turn the corner and enter the inner chamber, it's quite large, but also surprisingly empty, webs notwithstanding.
Yeah.
There is no sign of whoever you were talking to, though you do spot the body, a decomposing body of a Githyanki body pinned against the opposing wall.
Right.
Laughter fills the air as the webs seem to thicken all around you. Thank you for coming to my aid.
Oh, okay.
And appearing in front of you.
Oh, it's a phase spider.
I wondered. What the fuck is that?
I mean, if someone was in the same room, he'd know exactly what this was. You see this one? Yes, the one. Show players.
Oh, it's what's the big version of the? Oh,
Oh
God.
my god!
Oh,
I didn't need an image that large.
Trigger warning spiders.
God, I've seen these before. I think I've got many of them.
Is that a carrion crawler?
No, they're yellowy.
It is a Neththalg. Thalggu.
Great.
It has lots of letters and consonants
I
together.
presume we need to burn down the entire asteroid next time.
Yes. And this is where we roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ooh,
22.
21.
17. That's what we got last time.
5. Sorry, I rolled very, very poorly.
Is that all of them on the recording? I think it is.
Do you want me to just write them into the
That'll
spelling
be
channel as
good
well?
too, yeah.
Uh,
And that's where we'll end it for today.
Cool.
Room 21.
Yep.
With access.